anyways, before the questions start with what I'm wearing a copper crown, as a plane goes over, for just because copper helps balance your body. So we're wearing a copper crown because why not? But if you want to get your own copper wires, in my Amazon storefront, I have linked some copper wires in there. And hello to everyone on Instagram, YouTube, and as well as TikTok, because we got all of the things on. Oh, there's some big fans apparently in the chat, so thank you for your support and everything. I never realized how funny this copper wire looks like because I just wear it around the house right now, but you know what? Why not? Okay, so today, Sunday noon weekly reflection. So around around half a month left of basically summer for me. Someone asked, how are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. As trying to keep this copper crown on top of my head. But yeah. So around 2 weeks until classes start, which is interesting, especially since some schools already started, which I always find that surprising just because it's not my reality, but it's other people's, and this just does not want to stay on. I think it's because of my hair clip in the back, honestly. Summer girl. Honestly, well, yeah, it's in the summer. So, someone commented that. I got people from everywhere. Lots of questions on Instagram here. But, yeah. Oh, something to reflect about the summer is summer classes. I took that, like, right when summer started, 2 courses, so 6 credits, and that started like a week after my classes ended. And would I recommend summer courses, as a bee's buzzing around my head, would I recommend summer courses to other people? I would, especially if you're doing the first half of the summer, and typically they're only 6 weeks long. And if you have sisters or brothers in school as well, but at a different school than you, and if you're having a family vacation where it's planned where everyone could go, and if you're ending your semester before your siblings, and doing summer courses really helps with time passing by, because then you're not just sitting at home just waiting for your trip. Instead, you're completing 2 courses that you don't have to do during the fall or the spring, which makes it less busy and makes it, because honestly, having 15 credits, depending on the type of class, could be a lot. And so just by taking those classes, some of the classes in the summer, it helps out so much more during the fall or spring semester, because then your workload isn't overwhelming during that time. And sorry, just checking on some of the questions here. Yeah, because I think this past spring semester I took 19 credits. I almost said courses. That would have been way inaccurate. 19 credits, and that was a lot. And would I want to do that again? No. But I know I could if, like, I have to, but I would not. If you have to take 19 credits, you have to take 19 credits, and that's just it. But I would suggest taking 15. You want to aim, like, your last few semesters, your last 4, to have like 15 or under. So by taking summer courses, it helps you. And by taking summer courses, take your required courses, especially your liberal studies in the summer, because those are more likely to be available during the summer, because those are required courses. I would suggest, like, looking at what's available in your summer courses, because most likely by the time you start your fall semester, the summer courses are available, at least an idea of what will be available. So I would, like, hold some of those for your first 2 summers, like 6 classes have that in case one class gets full, you will be able to still have other classes you could choose. Is that cicada sounds? Yeah, they've been really active recently, if I'm being honest. As well as study abroad trips, you want to look into those your fall semester, because most likely your fall semester, that's when you're going to have to actually apply for your study abroad trips. And so knowing what courses goes to those study abroad trips will help you out a ton, because then you know, okay, in the spring or fall, I don't need to take this course because it will be covered in either my summer course or my study abroad course, as another bee is flying around my head. And doing study abroad or taking a summer course, honestly, it opens up, I said this earlier, it opens up your semester in the fall and spring, and makes it so future semesters you don't have to take as many courses, especially if you're a STEM major. When you have to take a lab, the lab and lecture is going to be roughly 4 credits just to take that. And if you're taking physics, I know at least at Florida State, like the first physics class is 5 credits. And that's a lot of 1 credits and time dedicated to like just one class. And it's easier to organize a schedule when all your classes are 3 credits. But when you start doing lab, or you have a physics lab where it's 5 credits, or a chemistry, bio, or psychology lab where that's going to be like 4 credits to do the lab and the lecture. When you start having when you have a class that's more than 3 credits, it's more of strategizing. You have to strategize more of which classes you could take during that semester, because it's not as simple as scheduling, saying everything has 3 credits. Because if all your classes have 3 credits, well, that's very simple. You could be like, oh, you could choose any class. If like one class gets full, then you could easily switch it out for another one. But when you have at least one class with 4 credits, then you have to strategize more, and you need more. Basically, when it comes to registering for classes, you need to have backup plans, or you at least need to have an idea or strategy, especially if, say, you're first year student or a second year student. You need more backup plans, because when you choose classes, it's most likely after the 4th year chose, after the 3rd year chose, and then depending if you're a first year or second year, after the 2nd year chose. And some majors, they even have more priority because of the number of students in that major and the classes they need to take. And I've recently saw on Instagram, what's your subject in college? So right now, I have a few more credits for my psychology major. I have to start on my humanities major. I have some credits there, but I really need to start focusing on those. And I recently, last spring semester, so this previous semester, I just declared my second major, which is humanities. So yeah, and then I'm also working on my chemistry minor, and I just completed 4 credits on that. Still need to take 3 more semesters in chemistry, 2 more in psychology, I believe, and then the last of my semesters in my humanities degree. Someone on TikTok asked, what's that blue thing in your hair? Okay, so I recently bought on Amazon copper wire, and this whole crown is made out of copper wire. But when you cut the copper wire, the end parts are pretty sharp. So to avoid any injuries from the sharp bits, I taped blue tape, like construction tape. It was just some tape that we had around the house, around the end pieces, just to avoid any injuries. So that's the blue thing in my hair. And yeah, alright. So that's all I have for y'all today. If you did enjoy, be sure to subscribe/follow depending on what social media you're on. And be sure to comment if you see this video on YouTube later in the future or on Instagram. Be sure to comment your thoughts and any questions you have just in general, whether about this video or anything in general. And be sure to share it whoever you feel like needs to hear this. And we'll see y'all next time. Bye, y'all.